Your field stabilized. Intaro Atun.
Hey there, StarCraft fans! It's Falcon Paladin coming at you with yet another edition of StarCraft Remastered. Today it's going to be a PvP on Snowbound. It's a snow map. It's a replay I found on bwreplays.com before it shut down and said they'd come back, but they haven't come back, which makes me very, very sad. Sad Falcon face. I did love all the replays they had. I should have downloaded more, but I figured they'd be around for a while, and that is a lesson in internet impermanence. So top side of Snowbound, we have a green Protoss player. It is infected. On the left side, it is a brown, orange. The brown right here threw me off. The orange Protoss player, it is Stark.KisS. So 800 APM for infected, 400 APM from Stark.KisS. Gonna be a good one here today. I don't know who these players are, but their replay was uploaded to bwreplays.com, which means it was interesting in some way. They don't just throw up cannon rushes that are not interesting, or like just sending us out across the map and they aren't prepared and killing all the drones or probes and stuff. So again, it's going to be on a snow map. We got Snowbound here. I haven't had a snow map in a while. Haven't had a PvP in a while. And yeah, so this is Snowbound. Is it an air? Yes, it is. It is an island map. You are on an island in your main base here on Snowbound. So it's an island snow map PvP. Oh, should be so good. Should be so fun. Are these all islands? Okay, so there is a ramp here leading down to this bottom left expansion, and a little high road that connects to this expansion, and connects to this expansion, and connects to this expansion, and again, I don't know. I don't know what this ramp leads down to. Anyway, so there's a high road that connects every single expansion except for this one, and this one is connected. I think this is a 3-player map based on these spawn locations, right? Right. Okay, so mains, islands. This is an... Oh, is that a 4-player map? Yeah, it is a 4-player map. Okay, fair enough. This is an island, this is an island, this is an island, this is an island. And then all the other expansions are connected by a network of high ground roads leading down into them. What a weird map. I like it. I like it a lot. Super fun. Okay. Bam. There we go. Fog of War back. Robotics facility opening here for infected. Okay, and what are we gonna do? StarK.KisS, do you not know this is an island map? Oh boy. Upgrading Singularity Charge and making a Dragoon. I think Robotics Facility is a good call here because you can drop. But, or Scout, but I'm not sure what StarK.KisS here is doing. 500 APM from infected, 300 APM from StarK.KisS. Okay, so we're going to make a shuttle. Yes, we are indeed. We're going to make a shuttle. Do these two players know each other? Or was this just like a custom lobby that one of these players joined? Okay, so there's their robo. So both players opening up a robotics facility, but Infected's is way ahead of StarK.KisS's for some reason. 22 workers to 19 in favor of StarK.KisS, and that may explain why this robotics facility is so gosh darn late. Got ourselves a forge, defensive cannons here on the way, and it's a PvP, so the fact that it's an island map does not create an imbalance. If there was a Zerg here, Zerg would be dead. Zerg on island maps, very, very sad state, right? Okay, so we're going to go ahead and lift off a probe here and drop it on the high ground. The little high road that, again, runs through all of this. So I think Infected knows this map a little bit better than StarK.KisS. Robotics support bay coming in from Infected. So we're going to see some Reavers here. Reaver drops in a PvP on a snow map. What else do we want, folks? What else do we want out of the StarCraft? We want a snow map? Yeah. We want reavers? Heck yeah. What else do we want? Carriers, maybe? It's an island map, so I don't see why we won't see carriers in this game. Maybe even scouts if it gets too crazy. Where are you going? Maybe he is just scouting. Maybe he's just like, well, this high ground will surely tell me where StarK.KisS is. Nope. It's not. And you're trying to get to this base, but like you can slip down this way. See, there's a ramp here. Yeah, pathing is dumb. Pathing is dumb. Infected has another... Okay, so throws down a pylon there and sees this base and says, oh, well, there's gas and there's minerals here. This is great. And it's not like you can high ground attack this from StarK.KisS either, so... And he is sending some Dragoons out. Okay, so it didn't actually expand down here, but did see what's going on. Dragoons are now into the middle area of the map, which is entirely traversable by ground. We know how this works. We figured the map out before they got here. And it is fun. So, Reaver up. We're going to get a second Reaver. Nope, going to get an OBS. I guess maybe we're worried about, like, defensive DTs or something. I don't know. 30 workers on one base is a whole lot for StarK.KisS. Infected being on 23 workers and a second Nexus warping in is good, but... Oh no! StarK.KisS found it! He found your base. Didn't have to unload over here. Could have walked, but, you know, maybe he doesn't know this map again as well, perhaps. Either way, Probe escapes with its life, all of 2 hit points. And actually, he's not going to attack this. Maybe going to send this Reaver down. Oh, we're going to send a... I don't know. Kill this base, though. It'd be nice. Bah! Apologies. Got to sneeze a little bit here. I'm not sure. I'm allergic to StarCraft right now. Huh. Okay, so yes, this is attacking the Nexus, and Infected's like, aw, man. But guess what Infectus has? Reavers! Infected's gonna show up. Shoot him! Shoot him! Why do you have to be so close to shoot him? Why are you not shooting? Stupid Reavers are stupid, man. Shoot the dump. He's like, what? Okay, never mind. Screw it. And he picks up. He's like, the Dragoon's winning anyway because I have high ground, and StarK.KisS' Dragoon did not. So I'm going to save my base. Good stuff here. Oh, StarK.KisS expanded over here. He figured something out on some level anyway. He's like, well, I guess that's a base. I don't know how to get there necessarily other than flying. It's probably an island. No, it's really not. It is connected to several other bases along this highway through this entire map. I like this design quite a bit, actually. Do not fly into the Dragoons. You flew right into the Dragoons. Oh, 25 hit points left there. That was very close. That was going to be another 2 shots from a Dragoon to wipe that thing out. Yay, it's a Stargate. Hooray. So StarKisS is throwing up StarKisS is throwing up a Stargate. Here, it's got a second base rolling. You can get about 3 Stargates rolling with carriers off of 2 gas. And he is getting a fleet beacon too with the second Stargate here. Yeah, if it's carriers, I'm probably going to incorporate them in the thumbnail at some point because carriers at a PvP are so rare. They're just not something you see very much of in StarCraft. Just because stasis exists and Dragoons fight really, really well against carriers. But I think this is a good map for carriers because you can. There's a lot of like dead space, right? You can put carriers back here to attack a base. You can put carriers here to attack a base. Like you just run all over the place. Interesting pylon placement here from StarK.KisS. Interesting. Yeah, throwing up some gateways here too is Infected. So he's 3 gating with some Reavers. He wants to be able to get a ground army to run around on this high ground. Maybe attack bases that StarK.KisS is expanding to. It'd be nice to kill this one. Probably could do it from this high ground, honestly. StarK.KisS is throwing up a pylon to probably defend that position. Makes a lot of sense. So yeah, hit the like button if you're excited to see how this PvP continues here on a snow map. It is getting to be the snowy time of year. I'm sure some places already have a ton of snow by the time y'all see this. Hopefully, I'm posting this I'm casting this about a week in advance, but it'll be mid-October when this thing posts, and we get snow in mid-October here in Utah, northern Utah sometimes. Southern Utah, no. That's basically Arizona. But northern Idaho is basically Idaho, so the snows are coming. Carrier production, yes. Carrier capacity upgrade, yes. Man, on my Sunday stream a couple weeks ago, we had a Protoss who was off racing. He doesn't usually play Protoss, and he forgot to get the carrier capacity upgrade for his carriers, of which he made a bunch. And it was just like, there should be more interceptors here, but tragically, no. Tragically, no, we didn't get any of them in that game. Yeah, so get some Lobby stuff out there on the Sunday stream, too. You should check that out. Really fun stuff. I Twitch stream, I YouTube stream out there. So if you prefer watching live streams on Twitch, I'm there as well. Twitch.tv/Falcon Paladin every gosh darn Sunday. All right, man. Dragoons are out. Infected feeling pretty okay with himself. He's down about 10 workers, but he's got a bigger army than StarK.KisS does, because StarK.KisS is trying to invest into carriers, which take forever to build, which are a very, very long process to be building. Oh, why would you? Okay. Infected sent a Dragoon down and died because it was horribly outnumbered. Couldn't send the whole crew over for some reason. Heading up this way is not a bad idea. You could probably bust through this and wipe out that base and knock your carrier-producing opponent down to 1 gas, which would be ginormous. So StarK.KisS is here. He's gonna, I guess, yeah, try to unload his own Dragoons into this battle. But he's horribly outnumbered. Stutter stepping here, Infected, pretty effective. And this base looks like it's dead. StarK.KisS, no. StarK.KisS, you gonna die, fool. Come down the ramp. You got this. It's 2 cannons. Okay, there's 3 cannons. But come down the ramp. Nope, there are guys stuck on. Okay, there are dudes stuck on the ramp. This indicates maybe it's not the highest level game I've ever seen. Okay, everyone come down the ramp. You can kill cannons pretty easily with Dragoons, man. Big time hits. Boom. Basically 2-volleying these cannons down with the number of Dragoons here. They don't even have upgrades. They don't even have upgrades. Probes. Ooh, probes not bad fighters. Desperately trying to save a second gas, but no. StarK.KisS down to 44 workers. Down to 42. Down to 41 workers to 39 of Infecteds. Infecteds in a great position. He's got 2 bases. He's got 2 gas. He's producing Dragoons 3 at a time here. Gonna take down the enemy's second Nexus, which again was a ninja expand and not all that well easily defended. And StarK.KisS says, well, I guess I can produce carriers off of 2 Stargates, maybe. Like 1.5 Stargates, I suppose. Is all we can get. Arbiter Tribunal is on the way from Infected. Oh, we could do some stasis on the enemy carriers. I don't know how this isn't quite the end of the game for StarK.KisS. I guess maybe the carrier high ground dead air space situation can be really hard for Infected to deal with. It's all he has is Dragoons. But the man is able to produce Arbiters at some point, as Arbiter Tribunal has finished warping in. Did he put it over here? Falcon, you got this. There it is. Bam. Arbiter Tribunal. In the house. Looks like all these, like, warp things push the Arbiter into existence. Okay, StarK.KisS is going to take a base down here, which is a little bit more defended, at least by ground attack. But, oh, Infected sees it and then falls back. He's like, oh, I don't want to kill that Nexus. Let's leave it alone. I've got a Reaver that could easily wipe it out. I would like to expand down to this bottom left side. And he's expanding here. All right, man. StarK.KisS, how's your carrier group looking? 4 of them? Great. It's better than 1, and 2, and 3, in fact. So we're going to come up this left side. Maybe get some shield batteries here for healing up purposes. I cannot believe he allowed this base to live. Why are you flying around with a Reaver if you're not going to kill bases when you find them? Maybe he's going to send his Dragoons down. Either way, the carrier has arrived. Here in this PvP, Stasis is being researched by Infected. He's like, come on, Stasis. Come on, Stasis. I figured they'd be carriers because there's nothing else on the ground here. Evacs the probes, probably down to that bottom left base or this top right one. Either one would be a good location for it. And then, oh, coming on in. CCC and big hits. Big hits. Big hits. Carriers taking hits. There we go. One of them already lost all of its shields. Attacking interceptors is not great, but Dragoons are pretty good at that too. Again, there is a reason that there is never any carriers in PvP, man. Okay, the Reaver's back, finally going after StarK.KisS' second Nexus, but the carriers are here now. Bam. Okay, carriers shut that thing down easily. Getting this gas would be nice for you, Infected, but the dude's got, I don't know, 42 workers. He's got a bunch of gas. He lost a Nexus, but he can replace those. He could replace them. He could throw down a Nexus here really, really fast. Just tossing that out there. Is that +2 air weapons finishing up now from StarK.KisS? It certainly is. He's mined out of his main. He's barely mining from this base. He's going to oversaturate it like crazy. But these carriers are doing way too much work. Stasis is done. Ooh, Arbiter, not enough energy for a stasis. Hold on. Hold your horses, Arbiter. You got this. Okay, yeah. Let's just not die. Let's not get killed by all of these interceptors. Good call. Good call. This Nexus dying. This is crazy. Just 4 carriers, man. I mean, yes, they do have +2. They do have +2 at this point. Infected refusing to expand down here is hurting my soul. You have the cash for it. Yeah, Arbiter getting chased away. Shields wiped out. And yeah, he's microing these carriers pretty well. He's avoided taking too many body shots. This one took a bunch early, but after that, he's been good at not letting the Dragoons get direct hits on him. Infected is too... I don't know, man. He's not making anything. He's running probes around. He's trying to rebuild this Nexus, but not building down here or down here, which he could easily do. The carriers cannot be in more than one place at once. And the carriers, abusing the fact they can fly, cruising around... Going to depower all 3 of the gateways that are out here that have been really important for Dragoon production. Stasis, yes, here we go. Get them. Yeah. Stasis those suckers. Repower your gates, Infected. You have a probe right here. Repower your gates. You need more Dragoon production. Set up right under them. Right underneath them. And then target those suckers as fast as you can. Yes, kill this one. Yeah, I'm rooting for the non-carrier player here because carriers should not work in StarCraft in a PvP, but this is a lower level game. APMs have kind of fallen to about 150, 200 or so. Still not bad. This isn't like a 40 APM versus a 40 APM game. And stasis now. There we go. Target fire, carrier down, carrier evacing. Yeah, 160 hit points. And now he's attacking into these cannons. There's a pylon. If you came down here and attacked that pylon, that's an Artosis pylon, you could wipe it out. I just realized Artosis pylon is more of a StarCraft 2 saying, isn't it? Because Artosis did the Artosis pylon in StarCraft 2, but you guys know what it is. I'm sure enough people have gone into Artosis streams and talked about the Artosis pylon because his chat trolls the ever-loving crap out of him that you would know, right? Anyway, you guys know what it is. You're geniuses. You're very smart about all things StarCraft. So, more carrier. He's going to snipe this base again. Hey, he repowered the gateways. He's not producing off of them. He has a giant amount of cash. 2,600 minerals. 1,100 gas here. You know, just build a bunch of cannons here. Killing the interceptors is not a bad idea when there aren't that many. Yeah, this is a 1 gassing, and he's almost out of gas. This Protoss player... StarK.KisS cannot be happy. StarK.KisS says, okay, this base has gas. Quick, take it. This is going to expire very, very soon, and then it will turn only 2 gas per trip. Infected's back at this base that he has lost 2 times already. Still, he's got a pylon and a probe down here. And again, 1,200 minerals. Make a Nexus here, please. You need to transfer some of your probes to these bases too, Infected. Come on, man. Where's your attention, folks? Oh, trying to expand. Oh, sure. Trying to expand here, where the carriers have largely just been hanging out. This part, just expand here. Do it. Transfer some. Okay, Infected's gonna lose this game somehow. Some of it's a lack of upgrades. He doesn't have anything but a +1 attack upgrade on his Dragoons. He could be going for more, and he's just simply not. And this carrier micro, man, it's good. It's really good. But yeah, killing interceptors of your opponent who's making carriers when they're not exactly killing it for mineral production is not a bad idea. Yeah, I mean, producing interceptors all the time here. Stasis again. Get him. Get up! You have enough for stasis! Stasis them! Okay. Maybe drag them into position where you stasis them, and then the Dragoons can get under them, I suppose. Okay, more carriers arriving, despite everything else. So he stasises 2 of the carriers, and now the other ones have to flee, and as they flee, they leave their friends to die. This one's almost dead. Almost dead. Interceptors keep getting exploded here. Yeah, just waiting for these guys to come out of stasis while the group of 3 heads up the right way. Sometimes these island maps can turn into very low econ maps. And that's what we're seeing here to get more. Okay, Infected's actually spending his cash on scarabs and looks like shuttles on some level. These probes are still here. Stasis wears off now. There we go. And gotta get one. Oh my gosh, the other one is so 44 hit points. Okay, enough carriers to shove those dudes away. 125 to 69 total supply here. In favor of Infected. These probes could be some... Okay. Falcon is drumming his fingers on his desk right now. Well, his mouse pad and his mouse a little bit too. I'm not sure you can hear it. Oh, man, send the Reaver down. Kill this... Oh, hey! Infected! He did a thing! Yes. Scarab does nothing, but, you know, sure, he tried. Scarab big time hits on Nexus is really nice, though. Get it. Get it. Okay, Reaver gets sniped. Dragoons come in. Focus the wounded one. Focus the wounded one. Yes! Did focus and focus the other wounded one? Nope, did not focus the other wounded one, but got one, maybe by luck. I don't know. Huh. Shuttle's heading out of there. Dude. My kingdom for a further upgrade here from Infected. The man has a forge. It has been providing almost no value for him. Man, this base is still here from Stark.KisS. Should be dead. Once again, we show up with a shuttle and the carriers are like, how about not do this? And, okay, I was going to say, well, at least he killed some probes before he went down. That's okay, I guess. I think I have an ingrown hair on my face that's really bothering me right now. Must focus on the game. Ingrown hairs are no concern. They are concerns for lesser people. Yeah, I mean, he's not using this gas at all. Somehow he's got 600 gas. Which means he's able to continue producing carriers. I don't know how he has 600 gas right now. And now he's actually saturating a new geyser. My goodness. I cannot think these carriers are going to win. I just don't see it. And yet, he seems to have the better micro. He seems to be the better player. His APM is higher, too. Gonna kill this Nexus for the second time today. See you later, alligator. But then, oh, he recalled down here. Infected. Takes out the only real source of gas that Stark.KisS has. That's a good way to be mobile on a snow map. Recalls. Excellent stuff. Nexus dies again. But Stark.KisS here, the man just does not have any income for gas. The man has 800 gas in the bank. At least he has +2. He's working on +3 attack for his carriers, which is pretty sweet. Man, recalling on this would be pretty good too. Okay, Arbiter's getting wiped out because no micro, no. Okay, well. Oh, no stasis, no micro. GG on that. See you later, Arbiter. Is going to make more of those? I don't know, but we're working on Kaderan Core for the Arbiters. We don't have... Here's where I put my Kaderan Core upgrade for my arbiters, if I had any. Yeah, this man's making +1 Dragoons all the livelong day. He lost his arbiters. He's not reproducing them at all. He doesn't have a ton of cash. StarK.KisS' mineral count is not great. He's been producing, well, making carriers and making interceptors like crazy pretty much the entire game. StarK.KisS comes up to revisit an old haunt of his. Where are there enough Dragoons to actually save this base? And the answer does not seem to be yes. Seems to be these Dragoons are going to die. They're trying to get some body shots up here, and this is buying some time, I guess. Ooh, a stasis. Huge stasis. Big, the best stasis of the day. Everything in this group is stasis. Interceptors are stasis with little stasis dodecahedrons. Actually, don't know how many sides there are in a stasis circle like this. Feels like it's 10, though, huh? And he's like, okay, gather up. Gather up, Dragoons. This is why we don't make carriers in a PvP. I know I've said this before already. But, yeah, no gas income from StarK.KisS. He actually is working harder on getting minerals. He's more starved for those somehow, some way, that I do not understand. They come out of the stasis, and a little bit of target firing. Okay, carrier does die. Every carrier that dies is a massive problem for StarK.KisS today. They do manage to pull back without losing too many more. Again, trying to do some carrier micro. Accidentally taking some direct body shots. Never what you want. Hey, another Nexus is going to go down. If StarK.KisS can win a game solely by killing Nexuses, I think he'd win this one. He's killed 5 or 6 of them in only 26 minutes. Which is friggin' sweet. StarK.KisS is like, oh crap, I need more gas. Here's the gas. Oh, there's a pylon over here blocking me from putting a Nexus in a good position. I'll put a Nexus in a bad position, I guess, and then start attacking that pylon just so Infected knows that I'm down here and will come and try to kill me. Infected making more arbiters. Are we rooting for the carrier player here just because he seems like he knows how to play the game a little bit better? I mean, despite the fact the man is building carriers. Nexus not targeted down enough to kill it. Taking some body shots. The carrier does go down a little bit sloppy on that carrier micro. But he really wants to kill that Nexus, and he does. For, I don't know, is that the 4th time he's killed that Nexus today? Loses a carrier in the process. Is unfortunately down to 3 carriers with another carrier in the production tab there. That is it. I mean, it's not like Infected's in the best position of all time. The man's at 100 supply, 31 probes. Finally building a Nexus down here. I've only been asking for it for 15 minutes. These Dragoons are not participating in anything at all. Imagine if those Dragoons were up here. How much better that would be if Infected stopped forgetting about army he's got sitting on the other side of the map accomplishing nothing. Accomplishing literally nothing. Ooh, an air armor upgrade. StarK.KisS winning this game with upgrades would be pretty cool. Supply blocking Infected? No, not even close. It's going to be a while of killing pylons before you manage to supply block Infected. He's, no. Definitely not. Yeah, I mean, this is the least intimidating carrier group of all I've seen, man. It's 3 carriers. Oh, these guys are getting shuttled over to wipe out this base attempt. StarK.KisS needs this to live. And these probes are running through an active cannon line that they knew were there. You have shuttles, you have arbiters, recall them over there. Arbiter swings in, provides no value, and dies. Well, that wasn't great, I don't think. And man saves his Nexus from the Dragoon attack here. There's only about 500 hit points on that thing, but that's still a pretty big chunk of HP. Ah, more Dragoons are back. The carrier's like, oh, we have to clean this mess up now? This is so annoying. And it is. It's totally so annoying. Yeah, man, these carriers have been putting in work. 14 kills, 11 kills. And then these guys die. Infected's like, oh, I guess I did have more dudes down here that I could have done something with. Oh, well. If they exist to get killed by the carriers. Infected sitting on 1,200 minerals, 1,000 gas. Doesn't actually have any income right now. 1291 is where he sits. StarK.KisS says GG? I mean, it's 57 to 58 total supply. It's pretty much even army supply. Infected needs this base to exist. Oh, it's a recall to snipe StarK.KisS's last base. Stop it. Okay, StarK.KisS minerals are still hanging on. Oh my gosh, Infected tries to expand to this position again and again and immediately dies. The expanding here is dumb. Stop trying to expand here. Recall some of these probes down to this base. You are killing me, Infected. This is definitely not a pro level match of any kind, not even a foreigner match. This is just people dinking around. Infected got some pro. He's got a long distance. I don't know. There's nowhere to long distance mine to. He's building more Dragoons. He's trying to split his carrier so stasis doesn't ruin him. Carrier dies. Arbiter doesn't have the energy for stasis anyway, but providing a little bit of cloaks for some extra shots on these Dragoons is nice. Okay. Alright, is there enough to take down this carrier before you die, Dragoon friend? The answer is no, but one more shot probably would have done it there. And Reaver dies too. Hey, Infected's mining over here. Hold on. Hold your horses, everyone. He's actually got a mining base. This is done for. StarK.KisS is out of income as soon as these minerals are gone, which will be momentarily. Oop. StarK.KisS is finding the base. Why no out, says StarK.KisS. Dude, why are you not out? Because you're a noob, says Infected. Lol. Oh no! Infected's one source of income by noob, says StarK.KisS. Oh, look at this bad manner we're getting today. A lot of it. Well, I don't know. StarK.KisS has 3 carriers. Infected says you can leave with his... I mean, it's an 8 Dragoon army. The upgrades are still pretty garbage. Anytime you want, says Infected. StarK.KisS is like long distance mining all the way down there. Infected has no income at all. He has no position wherein to, I mean, he can long distance mine with shuttles and arbiters and stuff, but that's about it. Okay, trying to get some body shots there. Infected's running out of... He just doesn't... Oh, more carriers than I thought. Dude, StarK.KisS is going to win this thing. He doesn't have any money. He cannot replace interceptors, but Infected has nothing. Infected completely could have won this game. Bye, noob, says StarK.KisS. And Infected rage quits out. 34-minute snow map PvP with carriers, and our carrier player wins the game. 28 kill carrier is not bad, folks. 28 kills is not bad at all. Loving that. Wow. All right. Well, that was something. That was definitely a very weird snow map PvP for you. You knew that coming in, and you got what you were promised. God, Infected, you are pretty bad. pretty bad Protoss player, dude. You could have expanded down here so much earlier. You could have made scouts to counter this. You could have upgraded your dragoons. You could have recalled onto this base, and that would have killed StarK.KisS. That's for sure. All of his unit producing structures are here. All of his tech. This is a nice recall, but do it again here, and you would have won the game. Man, nicely done, StarK.KisS. A little bit of BM at the end there as well. So, got 137,000 points for StarK.KisS, 113,000 for Infected. We've got ourselves StarK.KisS outproducing Infected by a 2-to-1 ratio, and Infected out-killing him by not a 2-to-1 ratio. So that is a very, very important factor here. And he did outspend. Did he outspend Infected? Yes, by 200 minerals. Like 230 minerals from StarK.KisS. And he outproduced him. I guess interceptors count as produced? I think it does. I think interceptors count as produced here. And they're cheap, so that's why he outspent him by just a little bit, right? Incredible. That is so fun. That is so fun. All right. Well, guess what? That's going to be it for me today. This has been Falcon Paladin coming at you with yet another edition of, guess what? StarCraft Brood War Remastered. Go ahead, hit that like button, hit that subscribe if you like what you saw, what you heard today. You can also catch me on TikTok. Hey, that's /Falcon Paladin. Also Instagram, X, and Facebook. All at /Falcon Paladin. And until next time, as always, thank you so much for watching, and you take care of yourself.